Hi. All right. So, as you can see right here, I have some work to do in here. Um, I watched a lot of people. I don't know how to do this, and I'm just going based on what they do. Some people leave 3 vines. I'm gonna go with 2 because I'm kind of limited for how much space I have here, and I think it'll probably be just fine. The we'll get into it a little better, but that's what you pull suckers off for, so that they don't grow any more vines. Pretty much, this is a vine, and this is another vine. So I'm just going with 2 per plant. I've done a pretty good job so far at keeping it that, but as you can see, it's falling out. So I need to tie these up there. I got my strings hanging, and I also need to prune some more of this foliage off and do a little weeding in here. I'm not sure why, but I need to feed it to that noisy guy over there. And I need to move my mic because I keep hitting it. I see a little tweety bird out there. But anyways, the sun's coming out, so I'm going to get a couple of these done and probably take a break because it's going to get really hot in here. So as you can see, I've already done 4 or 5 of these down here, and you can see the second stringer going up, and it's kind of thin as compared to, oopsie, this right here. So I'm just taking off the stuff from the bottom I don't need, and then we're only trying to keep 2 of these. So this plant has, this is a sucker, so we're going to take it off. And probably this one here. So that's what the wheelbarrow's for, dummy. Oh yeah, you just, and really that's all I'm doing. Make sure you don't take these ones off here that have the flowers or the tomatoes on them. They kind of grow in mid branch, not right in the crotch of the branch like these are. And see, here's another sucker, but we're going to prune all this stuff off the bottom. Now, some of these have grown, like I pruned them down here on these other ones. They grew more, like here, this one is doing it here. All right, so I just cut it off. but I'm pretty sure that's a sucker also, coming off of the fruit vine, which I don't want. I only want 2 vines. And again here, see that? I think I'm just gonna cut this one off right in there. I don't know what was going on right here, but I don't think I want it on my plant. All right, guys. So in here, if we can zoom up on it here. All right, so as you here, look at this one here. So this is a sucker, so it's growing off the crotch of the branch here. So we don't want those. And like, see, this thing here is growing mid branch with its, oh, that one's too high. Let's go to this one here. All right, so this one's growing mid branch, and it's not in the crotch of a branch. So that's what your fruit's coming off of. And then, ooh, don't break them off, dummy. I really keep bumping you guys all over the place, don't I? So here's another sucker. So we're gonna cut those off. And yeah, I was a little worried last year about pruning these. Like, oh, you're gonna take too much off, but they're still growing up. They got a hold of the ground. Yeah. Tomatoes are pretty resilient, if you ask me. So I'm gonna take everything off the bottom so I can get at all these weeds down here, or down there, anyways. But I do have fruit growing. Well, you can't see them. So there's some here. I don't see any blossom end rot, they call it, I guess. I'm not sure why that happened. Somebody was asking about it on one of the sites I'm on. I don't have that issue. I think it's due to them getting wet, I think. But I don't know. But anyways, I'm going to get going and trimming all these, and then, I'll tie a couple up. We've done that already, but I'm just doing the same thing I did before. We'll just run it up to support this vine, and these are my 2 vines per plant. Here's my other one on that plant, and the same thing over there. And that's all I'm going to collect fruit off of. Last year, I only got fruit off of this side, and at some point it does get overwhelming, and you lose control of it. But I have, oh, you guys are all crooked now. On the other side of me here, last year, because I had this one down the center, that was so shaded it didn't grow any fruit. I can see it's got fruit. It's all got fruit. So I'm going to have way more than enough tomatoes, I think, with what I got going on. So, when you, right when you say you don't have something, there we go. That's a blossom end rot. I'm not quite sure why. These were hidden in the in the foliage, so maybe because it's not getting any oh, you guys can't see it too close. I was trying to get it to focus for you. There we go. Yeah, so I just cut these off, as you can see. It might be because there wasn't any ventilation where they were. They're the only ones I found on here so far. But like, as soon as you say, "Hey, you don't have something," there you go, to find it. But anyways, I found it trimming these, and I'm trying to trim them so they get airflow through here, because it's kind of just here. It's stagnant air. So that made it happen because I watered down through here and got them wet. I really should probably put my soaker hose in here, and that way I just water the ground instead of spraying the plants. And then when you get to the top up here, just do a couple loops like so, and the same little loopy-doo deal like so, and that's it. All right, well, for now, I'm gonna turn the camera off, get going on what I'm doing. All right, well, since I'm sticking to myself, I am gonna call this quits for the day. As you can see, everything's trimmed and weed. I'm trying to get out of here. So, yeah, I need to do that side. I don't know what you can see and what you can't see at the moment, but I'll back the camera up here and you can take a peek. Oh yeah, you can tell the difference. Breezy out here. Sorry, guys. So anyways, you can see how much I've done. Down this side's pruned and tied up. 2 vines. That's all I want is 2 vines. I can do as many as you want. Uh, if you leave the suckers going, all that to kind of take away from your growing fruit, I believe. I still need to do this side down here, and yeah, you get the idea. It's just really freaking hot in there. And it's muggy. It rained last night and it's just muggy, and I think I'm gonna call it quits for the day. So yeah, you guys have a great weekend, and this is my tying up and pruning tomato video.